ACC 813 is probably the greatest anime made in spring 2017 as of date, falling just behind Yujo Senkai in terms of world building, setup, and dialogue, and falling behind Dragon Maid in terms of, I don't know. I just really like Dragon Maid also. But whatever. Anyways, ACDC 813 is pretty rad. Yep. Instead of all these shitty animus that focus on being gay and breaking the ice with a shit animated hot teenage girl, or finding the means of how to tell a gay ass Russian boy that you actually want to fuck him in the ass, ACCA is actually amazing. I mean, it isn't action, it isn't wild or crazy or puts insane amounts of plot twists, though there are plot twists, or cliffhangers into its work. Rather, this shit's pretty tame. It's about a tired brood dude who's exhausted with all the shit his boring life is composed of, and he wants an out. However, he doesn't really want an out, because taking an out would mean no longer getting his free cigs. So instead of taking initiative in the role of his life and quitting to do whatever it is he wants to do, Jean goes all around the country every day in his fancy black Nazi suit, and takes orders from a guy who looks exactly like him, but gay. And then he travels this way and that to a bunch of all these crazy kooky districts whose sole distinction between them and any other place usually comes down to food size. And you know, one place is definitely compensating. ACDCA's plot also revolves around the concept of corruption, conspiracy, and the authentic findings of a coup d'etat. See, there's one silver-haired bitch, and he's fucking annoying everyone with his gay-ass shit news of crap that isn't even real. Except, it is real. Maybe? I don't know. Yes, it is. By the works of other people, by British soldier-ass looking people from the 1700s, or maybe it's the food business that's been causing all the ruckus. Guys, the real enemy is bread. However, Nazi Boy's not really going after silver Native American wearing-ass bitch boy too much, since he's the one who decided to take the blame for an incident which killed his parents, so that all these fucking nations would finally start cooperating over getting the trains in line and in check. Alright, what the fuck was with that, by the way? You got fucking airlines and planes and all that shit taking you up to this district and that. But it's trains that are the most dangerous means of transportation? What the fuck? I mean, I guess that's what happens when goony ass people make a railroad that goes off the fucking edge. But whatever, this whole thing was only a minor subplot that lasted 2 minutes. But I liked it. I like Gene, but honestly, he's too chill. There's all these assholes following him, and he's like, alright, this is fine. And then this fucking bitch starts nagging him for secret information about crap he really knows nothing about. And he's like, sure. Why not? All this coup crap starts happening, people getting violent and rising up over the fact that their country is keeping them in the Stone Age. And he's just walking through the streets with his uniform on, and these people want to spill his guts. And then he finds out that he's being stalked, and guess what? It's by his best friend. And he's like, ah, that's cool, man, that's fine, I don't really mind. Like, what the fuck, man? Show some emotion, Jesus. But, he has his sister for that, and his employees, only the female employees. All the men are just as stone cold as him, maybe less by a little bit. But the women, Jesus, they're the ones who actually have any emotion to them at all. Them and the very feminine men, like the prince, and the prince's butler, who's in love with Toast. Now, I just want to say that there's all these government conspiracies going on this way and that, but honestly, what's better than all those conspiracies is all the stalking of Gene's sister. My favorite stalker is the cop, but I also like the Toast Butler Prince servant guy. He's really good too. And the prince, he's a fucking asshole, but he is entertaining. But basically, these two bitches want a piece of the blondie bimbo real estater. I don't really know why. She's pretty klutzy, and the animation kind of makes her look like everyone else. But that's beside the point, cause now, it's just like Twilight all over again. Come on, who are you gonna choose? Team Jacob or Team Edward? Hold on, this Edward actually just wants to kill her. Alright, let's get back to the main plot for a minute here. Just like how them Duke boys make me drink, bullshit in Gene's life makes him smoke. And smoke and smoke until he's not in a reasonable setting to do so anymore. Then he simply asks to be allowed outside, as someone complains, though they let him do it anyways, while everyone else inside the parlor casts judgment on him and whispers with scorn and malice that he's one of those dirty, disgusting smokers. And that, of course, is the fallacy of man. Human beings casting judgment on others, dispelling a sense of unity and trust by binding groups of people into a collective, those on top and those on the bottom, and all because of their habits, their hobbies, their passion for a particular subject? It is awful, it is terrible that people should be reprimanded for what they love. In a perfect utopia, all would be cast away from judgment, and all would be loved and love each other regardless of their hobbies and beliefs. Plus, is using shitty memes any better of a way to steer the public away from smoking? I mean, cancer is cancer, and you trying to fight cancer with cancer is, well, isn't that counterproductive? Overall, AC/DC is a pretty good JoJo villain, and a pretty good anime too. It's intriguing, it's mysterious, it's pretty straightforward in its moving all with the plot though, and its settings and socio-political atmosphere is really creative. I give ACCA 13 Hollow Districts a 12 out of 13 because there's 13 districts and 12 episodes. So that's why I put a 12 out of 13.